This is soundoff60, Southwest Louisiana's premier sports show.
Coaching staff was just like, you need to go through the same routine you were going through in the minor leagues. It's going to happen.
Yeah.
Our skipper actually moved me up to the 2-hole in the order in the middle of that and said, hey, you're our guy, you're going to play, and we believe in you. And then got a few hits, started believing in myself.
Oh, Julio's coming back. Oh, forget it. Forget it. The game's over. Oh, Julio.
Soundoff60 is presented by Jack Daniel's Bar and Grill at L'Auberge Casino Resort. Here are the guys, Rick, Scooter, and Kevin.
Happy Memorial Day to you all. Welcome to our Holiday Week show as we honor our veterans from past and present who gave us so much in the sacrifice for freedom of this country and liberty. We'll get into that all show long. Apparently, I'm the only one of this trio that got the memo. It's still a work week. It's still work here at soundoff60 Sports.
I came in earlier.
I work today.
If I got to wear khakis, you guys got to come better than just jeans and shorts and.
When I'm the only one in the American Press office, I don't have to wear khakis.
Don't take this wrong, Hobbs, but take it wrong. What is that? Is that a Captain Kangaroo shirt?
Mr. Green.
Is that Captain Kangaroo?
Hey.
You put overalls on that shirt. It's Captain Kangaroo. Am I right or wrong?
It looks good. I mean,
no, it doesn't. It's terrible.
I think it looks good on Scooter. I really do, man.
This
I really do.
My Cabana wear.
Cabana wear?
He's going out to the pool after we finish the show today.
You think he's going to get some hot-looking babe looking at a shirt like that? Holy smokes. Happy Memorial Day, folks. Oh, my gosh.
What a great day to be
Every week it's something with Hobbs. I don't know. But I'm okay with you guys wearing your holiday garb. I'm okay with it.
I'm not okay that I didn't get an invitation to the seafood feast.
Yeah.
It was some cooking we had at the house.
Yeah, Kevin Guidry was showing us his grill maestro-ness.
But it was compliments of one of the guys here that kind of showed me what all. So everybody at my house kind of think that I thought all is up, but it came from right here at the kitchen. But they will never know. But they will never know.
The chefs here at Jack Daniel.
Oh, my God, Rick.
Lyle Broussard and his crew.
Yes.
You can get a recipe out of those guys. Take it and run and cook it.
You had to do the cooking, Maestro.
I did. But you know what? When you get it wrapped and seasoned and all that, it's kind of pretty much done, Scooter. You just let it sit there for 20, 25 minutes and take it off, and Rick, it's done,
Keep it
man.
simple.
It's
all
done.
right. Here's some names I'm going to throw out. We're going to sprinkle all this through the show, of course. Justin Hill, Paul Maneri, LSU.
Paul Maneri,
names that we're going to get into is LeBron James. It's time, folks. Durant, Curry, Thompson, Kyrie Irving. Oh, my God, he's good.
Basketball.
Kevin Love.
I've heard those names.
We're going to talk McGregor and Mayweather. We didn't do it last week, but we ran out of time.
We didn't.
Who?
And we're going to save maybe the best for last.
Yeah.
You know where I'm going.
Yeah, I know where you're going.
Tiger Woods.
DWI. How do you get that? How do you get that?
You get that by drinking and driving, apparently.
How do you
Not all
do
information
that,
is out. Not all the information is out. The blood level stuff is still going to come out tomorrow, which would be Tuesday of our production week, but we'll get into that later on. The big news, what's that?
I really feel sorry for him.
We'll see.
I really do.
You know, I got maybe a different bend on Tiger Woods, and you guys are going to probably chastise me for it, but later on in the show. That's our TV tease. All right, nobody in the fourth chair tonight.
I'm looking in the monitor.
What?
I'm looking in the monitor. I think his shirt looks
it's kangaroo.
It looks pretty hot?
No, it's kangaroo. It's Captain Kangaroo all over. You should have worn your
pretty hot,
overalls.
Scooter?
I'm serious, man.
Yeah.
All right, the big news of the day, of the week, and coming up for this weekend, locally and regionally, is the NCAA baseball tournament, the regionals, the selection, and the McNeese Cowboys did not, Eric. Did not get in. The at-large bid from the Southland goes to Southeastern Louisiana. The automatic bid goes to Sam Houston State. No shock that LSU gets the #1 seed for a regional and #4 nationally. So let's kind of take it. Let's look at it from 30,000 feet, guys. The question I want to raise again, and you got your little pet peeves, and I have mine. Here's mine. And I'm not saying McNeese was unfairly judged and should have gotten into this tournament. What my problem is, they win the regular season in a tough fight, but they win the regular season over the long haul. It all goes back to the tournaments. And
Yes,
I've been complaining about this for years.
Yes, it does.
For basketball, and now I'm on to the baseball thing. And guys, I just think it's unfair from that standpoint.
I don't know.
Give me your take.
But, I mean, that's the rules. You know, your question would be, why does the Southland have a tournament?
Yeah.
Because if you have a tournament, that's going to be the automatic bid.
Exactly.
So
Who wins it?
You get one in.
I mean, did you watch any of it on TV?
A little bit.
It wasn't like,
No.
you know, they were having to turn away people at the gate.
I know
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Good point. It's
That's
not
true,
a moneymaker.
Scooter.
It's
No,
not a
not at all.
moneymaker.
I mean, they
But
should at least have it at, say, the Champions Stadium.
But they do get an automatic bid when you have a tournament.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the confines
Yeah.
of which they
Yeah.
work. There's some other teams in this large field, okay, that got in because they won their conference championship, did not win their tournament, so they got an at-large bid, or they won it because they don't have a tournament. Not every league has a tournament, right?
I still think, in the way it turned out, this may not have held true, just because Sunday had to be a nightmare for Justin Hill.
Yeah.
As the scores came in from all these tournament conference finals,
Yeah.
all the teams that weren't going to get a bid kept
Ended up
winning
winning.
the conference
Yes.
tournaments.
Yeah.
Yes.
In fact, I wrote it down here.
What you got?
At
Rice
the
being
end
one.
at the end of the day, yeah. At the end of the day, the top 30 RPI teams,
Yes.
only 6 of them got automatic bids.
Let that sink in.
Wow.
Yeah.
So
All right.
that
6.
left 9 at-large spots for teams above 30.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. And McNeese
And
was
a
not.
lot of them did win.
And McNeese's RPI, if you're going to throw that into the mix, was not under 30.
No.
They had a rough go the last couple of
They
weeks. Now,
did. Over in
Southeastern-
Sugarland.
Southeastern
Yeah,
had a
rough time in
higher
Sugarland.
RPI. Were they in the 25 to 28 range? RPI
Yeah,
Southeastern?
28, 29.
Okay,
something
give
like
credit
that.
to the Lions.
Yeah.
Hey, did you know
Yeah.
Southeastern not only got in, they're a number 2 seed.
A number 2
Yeah.
seed in Baton Rouge.
Yeah.
Wow.
Holy smokes. Yeah,
Yeah.
with LSU on the top.
With
So
LSU,
there.
yeah.
Now, what I was saying, what really hurt, McNeese either needed to win that tournament
Yeah.
or have Southeastern win it.
To help them.
Yes.
If
help them.
Southeastern wins it, the Southland might still be a 2-bid league. Southland wasn't going to be a 3-bid league.
No.
You know, I was sitting there watching it, and I thought, Kevin, you know, once they got through all the California regionals, and then they
Yeah.
started getting closer to the deep south, it was, you know, Fort Worth and Houston and Lubbock. I'm thinking, maybe this would be the year that Southland got 3 by the skin of their teeth. But then it started wearing on. I'm
Even
thinking,
after McNeese lost Friday, I guess it was.
Yeah.
I was thinking that. But the way the weekend unfolded, that wasn't going to
Things out of their control.
That was not going to happen. And you know, I can make a case for McNeese, but in the end, they had nobody but themselves to blame. They had 2 bad losses in the tournament. They lost to 2 bad teams in the tournament.
They did.
Okay.
Sugarland was rough, Scooter.
all right.
I mean, that was
was rough.
brutal. It
was rough.
seemed like every time this year you got a little excited about them. All right, well, now they get to go play ULL. I know you still, though, you think they played 1 game all year when they beat LSU.
I know.
Or now you get Houston.
Yeah.
You know.
They played Houston twice.
Yeah.
And lost twice.
A game like that. And it never quite happened. But losing to those 2 teams they lost to in the South, you know, to me was really kind of falling on them.
But that's baseball. You keep saying this.
I know.
You judge it over the
It
body
is.
of work of the conference championship.
Is.
But
It is, but by the end, I mean, it's a fine line at the end.
this is what blows me away when I look at it and I think about it. And Scooter's the one that told me, he said baseball is a funny game. You have your ups and your downs. I look at a team like McNeese, didn't get in. But I look at a team like LSU, ranked number 4 in the country.
Look, we're not talking about LSU
but
right now.
I'm just saying,
All right, go ahead.
the irony of it is, how can McNeese do so good and get to Houston and Sugarland and do so bad? I know what you're saying, Scooter, but
I mean,
I have
You
a
know,
hard
the-
time.
the-
Because
funny
you can
thing
get
is-
to a point in the calendar or a season, and all of a sudden you hit hard balls to everybody. You have some
Oh, yeah,
innings.
that
You
could
have.
happen.
You just can't get over the hump. But look at the body of work.
I know what you're saying.
Asking for,
I know what you're saying,
arguing
Rick.
for is a changing
I know
of the
what you're
rules.
saying. I know what you're saying.
You win your the NCAA selection rules, or some understanding. If
Well,
you
that's
win
up to
your
the conference.
okay, if you win your conference championship, and it should be that way in basketball, then you get the automatic bid. If you defeat everybody and you're number one
In your
at the end,
So what's the
tournament or
point
not,
of having the conference
then don't have a tournament.
Okay.
Don't have a tournament.
Wow.
Well, that would be
or
my
have a
argument.
tournament if it makes a little money or
That
whatever.
would be my argument.
Okay,
That would
then
be
that's-
my argument.
That's my argument.
Now, we'll just go a little longer with this segment. The argument, McNeese, their RPI was 42.
Okay.
Okay.
How many teams are in the tournament?
64.
Okay.
Now, a lot of them, Texas Southern's RPI is like 280 something.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
they're
but
in
they
the
won
tournament.
their
Yeah.
They won their
tournament.
Yeah, they won
Yeah.
the tournament.
They-
That's what gets you in.
Okay.
There's a team in there 23 and 23.
The eight,
University of Maryland
Hey.
of Baltimore County or
It's-
something. Go ahead.
the 8 national seeds followed the RPI to the letter.
Yeah.
LSU's number 4 in
Yes.
RPI, and they're number
Okay.
4 national.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Right.
Almost 1 through 16. And after that, not so much, because Miami was 41, one ahead of McNeese.
Yeah.
They didn't make it either.
Yeah.
First
40
time, the
tell 'em.
last time Miami didn't make it, Skip Bertman was an assistant coach
Really?
there.
1974
1974.
straight years. The Hurricanes have
but
been in postseason
The
play.
3 teams
crazy,
after
Rick.
McNeese, I don't know if I got them in the right order. Nebraska, 43, Auburn, 44. Actually, I think it was Auburn, 43,
Okay.
Nebraska. Texas A&M was 45. All 3 of those teams made it.
Wow.
You're making, a
That's
case,
at larges.
you're making a case for McNeese.
I'm saying that's the case you could make, but
yeah.
it doesn't go strictly by order.
No.
Hold that thought.
And they were in front of them. That's crazy, Scooter.
Hold that thought.
That's crazy.
That's the case for McNeese.
That's
I
crazy.
think the Cowboys should have
Yeah.
got in, but that's,
Well,
I'm a little biased.
If that's what they're going to do, no, it's too easy. I mean, why have a committee? Just pick from RPI list.
Wow.
You're making my points, Hobbs, for the first
Okay.
time ever. We're up against the clock. We'll take a short time out. We'll come back and we'll talk more about this whole regional thing. LSU, of course, hosting in Baton Rouge. We'll talk about their 4-team lineup and some other quirky things about this as we move along.
Wow.
We're going to get to Tiger Woods. We're going to get to basketball. We've got a lot to talk about on this holiday show. Happy Memorial Day. We're coming back to Jack Daniels at LaBerge Casino in about 2 minutes. Stay right there.
Sound Off 60 is presented by Jack Daniels Bar and Grill at LaBerge Casino Resort.
Lately, Bud Light's been talking about what's on their cans. But at Miller Lite, we focus on what's in our can. More taste, less calories, and half the carbs. Spelled different because it's brewed different.
Now you've got 4 more reasons to stay at our luxury hotel. Reserve your room today.
When you make something first, you can spell it however you want. Miller Lite, the original light beer. Spelled different because it's brewed different.
Jeez.
All right, welcome back to Jack Daniels at LaBerge Casino. Good show tonight, so hang with us. Want to remind you, Friday and Saturdays here at Jack Daniel on the stage, great country music starting at about 10:30. This Friday, it's Colo Wetzel, but Saturday, it's Kyle Park. Great talent here if you want to spend some time getting back to the roots of Jack Daniels and country music on the stage live.
Right here.
Friday and Saturday night starting at about 10:30. Check out Kyle Park on Saturday. Great talent indeed. All right. You know, Hobbs, your little napkin notes there. You're making a strong case for McNeese and the RPIs. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, you got all these other teams with higher RPI. Then doggone it, go with the RPIs.
Yeah.
Then
Go
you
with the
don't need a
RPI.
selection committee.
Then don't go with a doggone selection committee. I don't know, man.
just
I mean,
mad.
Rick, I
I like the human
think-
element to a point.
I know it. I know it.
I think you got
37 and 20. The Cowboys were 37 and 20. And they won their conference championship.
Did not
yes,
get in.
they stumbled
Look,
in their SLC tournament.
I
They
didn't
did.
say, I think-
Florida stumbled in the SEC.
They did.
Yeah, but
They got
Florida
10
had the
rules.
body
I
of
know.
work.
Yeah,
Okay,
Florida.
the body of work.
Yeah.
I know. Florida's very good.
I mean, and it's tough for a mid-major conference because your conference games aren't helping your RPI much.
Who won it a couple of years ago or last year? Who won it? Who won Omaha? Who won it? Coastal Carolina. They're
But
a mid-major.
but they
Who
barely
gave
got
LSU
in the
fits?
tournament.
I know,
up
but they're a
there.
mid-major,
Oh,
so you can win it.
I'm not arguing that. I'm
And
not
guess-
arguing that.
Go ahead. I know.
When we go back and we mentioned it, I think a week ago we said, what type of year do you think it would be for McNeese if they didn't get into the tournament? Remember we posted that question?
I know. Yes. And what did I say?
What type of year you think this?
I said it would be, I said it last week, it would be a failure.
Yeah.
Because they were that good. And I don't
they were
mean
that
the
good,
team
Rick.
failed. I don't mean the team failed. It's a failure in that they didn't have the culmination of a very strong
Yeah.
year. And yes, you got to put some onus on them. But it's also the system. And it's also things
Yeah.
out of their control.
Yeah.
Quirky, right? You follow this closer
Okay,
than
but
any-
everybody knows the system.
I know that.
Yeah.
But this is really quirky this year, right?
It's all about
a
when
lot
you
of
win.
teams
It's all about
stole
when you need to
some-
win.
Stole some bids. Here.
Yeah.
You
But
know?
McNeese was not, they listed the first four out. You know, on the selection
Yes.
show.
Yeah.
Miami was number one.
Yeah.
McNeese was right behind Miami in
Yeah.
RPI.
Yeah.
But McNeese wasn't one of the four
Yeah.
listed.
Ole Miss didn't get in.
Yeah.
UL Lafayette
Yeah.
didn't get
Yeah.
in.
Well, they weren't expected to.
I know that.
Not
but,
after
you know.
Ole
I'm just
Miss
saying.
knew it
South
basically.
Carolina, who won it a couple of years ago, but they didn't have the body of work.
But
I
South
understand.
Carolina South Carolina lost their last 8 SEC series.
Yeah. Well, they were decimated, right, with injury.
Yeah,
Oh,
they had.
Let's talk about Baton Rouge. We're going to get back on the Cowboys because
Yeah.
I'm just on a ramp tonight.
I feel
I'm
bad
just
for
on
the
a ramp.
Cowboys, though,
Let's
Rick.
get to Baton
I
Rouge.
feel
You
bad
got LSU versus Texas Southern on Thursday
Friday.
or Friday?
Friday.
And then you got Southeastern against
Rice.
Rice. That's another one that got in. All right. Is this like, easy pickings here for LSU?
Scooter
I
say
mean,
yes.
Rice has history,
Scooter,
but
Scooter
I
say
think
yes.
so.
Scooter.
Down
I
here.
mean, I
Say
look
yes.
at it.
Easy
that
pickings.
looks like one of the easier regionals in
Stony
the
Brook.
country.
Yeah.
Stony Brook.
Yeah.
Well, Stony Brook was a super region.
Stony Brook. Doesn't matter.
Okay.
Hey.
Slippery Rock.
Regional.
Stony,
Rick.
but
Regional,
you know, I
Rick, yeah.
think Stony Brook had been a 4 seed in
Yeah.
the regional they were in.
Okay, I'm just. Don't get complacent.
Texas Southern is
Let
not
me
going
ask
to beat
Scooter.
LSU.
No.
I tell you, let me go on my little rant.
Go
for
on a
minute.
rant.
And you've heard it before. I did the same thing for the softball regionals 2
Yeah,
weeks
there we
ago.
go. Don't put me to sleep
How
with
about,
this, though.
how, about,
Come on.
how about something a little different, NCAA? Do you know LSU, Rice, Southeastern Louisiana,
Right.
all 3 were in the Baton Rouge Regional last year.
Yeah,
They only changed your sub in Texas Southern
Yeah.
for Utah Valley.
yeah,
Really?
yeah.
That
Utah
is the
Valley.
only change
That was another one we didn't even know where they were
in the,
from.
in the regional from
I'm
last
with you.
year.
I'm with you. It's not real
I
creative.
mean,
Yeah.
I let these teams travel a little bit. I mean,
they'll,
I get.
Yeah. Not that it didn't. Not that it meant anything. All right, but boy, it got a little hairy in Hoover, Alabama, late in that SEC championship.
Yeah.
game. Holy smokes.
Yeah.
I'm sitting there doing some work, watching the game outside, thinking, okay, I can't get my work done.
Yeah.
This thing ain't over
Yeah.
yet.
No.
Okay.
Well, when did you ever think it was over? It never was more than 4-1.
No, but I'm thinking LSU's rocking along,
Yeah.
and then they bring in this
You
stud.
act
I'm
like
thinking this stud's got-
Arkansas is some
Yeah.
I know.
chip beef.
I know.
No,
but,
no, they definitely wasn't.
All of a sudden, he's got all of a sudden, there's a base hit. It's 2 outs, the base
Yeah.
hit, and they're within 2, and then they walk. Great
Yeah.
call, though. You got to walk that guy.
You better walk
What's
him.
his name? Shadyville.
Spanberger.
Yeah. What?
Chad Spanberger.
You better walk
Chad-
him.
What?
Spanberger.
Spanberger. I don't know. Sound like a,
He
he sound
only
like a
had
home run
one-
hitter. With
They
that-
only
What?
had
You better
5
believe
home
it.
runs in
yeah,
the tournament.
5 home runs. Yeah, you walk that guy.
Yeah, I
You
was
don't-
telling Scooter about him when he came up, and they were showing some of his stats. He had just hit one like 445.
Yeah.
Dude, that's
Benary said
That's
he's
hitting
never
it.
done that in 35 years of coaching.
he had to do that.
where he
Scooter.
walked.
He had to
walked
do that.
to not only it was first and second, not second and third.
Yeah. Yeah.
So he put the tying runs on second and third.
Second
Right.
and third.
And the winning run on first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With an intentional walk,
Yeah.
He saw us and said, hey, son, go ahead and get comfortable on first.
He had never done that in 35 years.
Never in
He
35
said he'd never done it.
Well, it's a
Smokes,
cardinal
that's
rule. It's
That's
a cardinal rule. You don't walk the winning run.
Even though it didn't mean anything, though, Kevin,
But I love
you're
what
competing.
Maneri
You
said.
want to win.
You better win. Yeah.
You know, you want to win that 12th conference championship.
Said the way that guy swinging the bat, he was in scoring position standing at the plate.
So it was a great scenario. It was a great baseball scenario.
LSU's really playing well.
You know, are they? Okay, so how do they go into this regional? I mean, best all year? Playing their best all year?
No question.
I can change. Well, they had a little snap.
You know
some snafu with some errors, though, early in the tournament, though. You know, okay.
They're a good fielding team.
Right.
That I'm not worried about.
Yeah.
And this is what I go back to. We can remember when we sat right here, guys, after McNeese beat LSU. Scooter said, well, maybe a long year for the Tigers. Look where we're at now.
I think he's putting words in my mouth.
Maybe so. I don't remember him saying a long year.
Look where
we
we're
started
at now.
to waffle on LSU a little
Look
bit.
where we're at now.
Yeah, all right. Okay, so they're a good team, veteran team. They should be where they are expected to be.
Kevin discovered baseball this weekend.
Yeah.
Hey, look, I watch more baseball than I've ever watched.
Well,
man.
I just thought the whole SEC tournament, that game, it was at the end, it was great baseball scenario, great drama. Newman is his name, right? The reliever.
Yeah.
He's not overpowering, but he's got good stuff.
You know, he's had some up. Maneri loves him, and every time he blows a save, Maneri says, "Oh, we're not worried about Hunter Newman."
Yeah.
But he's had some ups and downs this year.
Yeah.
You know, normally it's when he can't throw a strike, which was his problem yesterday.
When I looked after the play, when he walked the guy to first and the batter came up next and hit the ground ball to third, whatever, and the guy caught it and flipped it to third base, game was over. Tell me this, Scooter. The guy at the bottom of the pile, somehow he's got to get injured.
You're preaching to the choir.
That guy
does.
Did you see the pile on, Rick?
Yes.
How can that guy not get injured?
Yeah. Actually, that one was kind of staged, and it was like they were being careful.
Okay.
I've seen.
That's scary.
We'll get into that the next.
That's scary.
Because I'm going to do a column on that at some point. But I'm very anti-dog piling.
That's scary, Rick.
The most intriguing matchup in the Baton Rouge Regional, the other game Friday, Southeastern and Rice. Southeastern, you have a 33-year-old coach coaching against Rice's 81-year-old coach.
Wow.
Wow. 81 Scooter? He's not 81 Scooter.
Wayne Graham, he's been there forever.
No, really, is he 81?
Interesting.
You just saying that. He's
Yes.
not 81 Scooter. You're just saying that, right?
No, he is 81 years old.
Great for him, though. Great for him. All right.
81.
I like that, though. 33, that's some generational.
81.
Yeah, 81. Good for
Yes,
him. All right.
Had the same matchup last year, so it's
we'll leave it there. Let's pivot in our basketball best
Well, I thought
vernacular.
we had
We're going
to
to
go.
pivot. We're going to go to break. We'll get back to something that you wanted, the
let's
dog
talk,
pile thing. We got a lot to talk about.
We
We're
do.
going to get to Tiger Woods. We're going to get to McGregor-Mayweather. We're going to get to the NBA Finals, which start on Thursday.
Yes,
Great
it does.
matchup.
Back
And
again.
there's probably I do want to get back to Justin Hill and the Cowboys a little bit. All right. Happy Memorial Day, honoring
to
our
all our
veterans,
veterans.
honor past and present, alive, and the ones that gave their lives for our freedom and liberty. All right, 2-minute break. We're coming back to Jack Daniels. Stay right there.
Soundoff60 is presented by Jack Daniels Bar and Grill at LaBerge Casino Resort. Check us out online at soundoff60tv.com.
Are you trying to stay cool with a temporary fix? There's a smarter solution. Save on your monthly energy costs while enjoying quiet and consistent comfort this summer with a highly efficient air conditioning system from Luxair. We'll recommend a system that is perfectly suited to your home and provides optimal cooling, exceptional energy savings, and lasting performance. Get connected with a Luxair dealer near you by visiting luxair.com/solarsupply.
On or off the field, training and experience matter. As a board-certified and fellowship-trained surgeon, Dr. Brett Cassio has the training and experience to help you get back in the game. Award-winning research, the latest orthopedic techniques, right here at home. Cassio Sports Medicine.
2017 is here, and with it comes our 20th year of serving Southwest Louisiana at Lake Charles Toyota. And we're starting our 20th year just like we finished our 19th, with a first-class experience for our customers and some incredible deals on new vehicles, like $2,000 off MSRP, plus 0% for 72 months financing, plus $1,000 down payment assistance on a 2017 Camry. Or if you just want to keep it simple, you can get a brand new IM for $15,995. Don't settle for the same old lousy car buying experience this year. Raise your expectations.
Welcome back to Jack Daniels at LaBerge Casino, our holiday show week here all week long, Memorial Day. So happy Memorial Day. Hope you had a safe one and honored your veterans, both past and present, family or not. Great, great holiday indeed.
It is, Rick.
Of course, this holiday is usually spent above the grill. You did seafood, but
I
here
did
at Jack
seafood
Daniels,
today, Norman.
They do seafood here at Jack Daniels.
They do seafood real good here at Jack Daniels.
But they do big beef, too.
They do big beef also.
Now, that's big beef.
Isn't that like a Fred Flintstone?
I'm going to be Fred Flintstone when this show's over.
That is a big piece of meat.
Once you eat that beef rib, and it's on the menu here at Jack Daniels, you can then take the bone.
Grab that bone.
Wow. Yeah, you can use it as a weapon. I mean, it's that big. It's holding up all the Brussels sprouts and zucchini and potatoes. It's all. It's like a dam. Well, that is a giant
when
roasted
that's down,
beef.
when you get that down to the bone, it's going to be one happy family dog.
Very happy. So
that
right
is
here
a lot of meat.
At Jack Daniels, check that one out. All right, Kevin, appreciate your help on that one.
All
right, guys, great food. We always talk great food and great smells, and the ambiance here at Jack Daniels is unbelievable when it comes to food. All right, the NCAA selection for the postseason baseball tournament is done. 64 teams minus the McNeese State Cowboys. They don't win the SLC tournament. Sam Houston State does. They get in. They're going to Lubbock. Southeastern gets an at-large. They're going to be in Baton Rouge to take on Rice, with LSU taking on Texas Southern. Big dog pile. What do you got? Captain Kangaroo. That's your name for the show. What's the problem with dog pile? It was a dog pile, but, you know, Kevin, it was under control.
That was the most benign dog pile.
And he's seen more than I have.
Yeah, it was, they jumped and they cleared it pretty quickly.
It's so easy for anybody to get hurt.
You know, a lot of years LSU has not dog piled. Even with the regional final, because they would say they expected to go to Omaha. It was nothing to dog pile.
There you go.
All right. Not my complaint. I don't know, how many times have I been to Omaha?
Yeah.
It's kind of a parlor game. Once you get there, one of those 8 teams is going to have somebody, usually a star, who's unavailable for the College World Series because of the dog pile.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You're right,
and I've seen it. In fact, one of LSU's great pitchers, Lane Mestapay, never was the same.
Really?
After a dog pile. Paul Maneri, and you know, I brought this up to him a couple of years ago. But, you ever think of telling them not to dog pile till after all, the national championship
Omaha,
game? And he kind of brushed me off like, oh, you got to let them have their fun. Don't be such a fuddy-duddy, Scooter. Right.
But if
wait a minute, you're my age. But
your star pitcher gets
hurt. I see
today
where he's instituted a no dog pile policy until after, let's say win the game.
The championship game. Yeah. Right. Why flirt with danger?
Rick, you shouldn't.
Okay, I'm kind of with you on that.
You shouldn't.
Do the chest bumps and all that stuff. But
now, team that's never been to Omaha, I almost kind of get that.
Yeah.
But LSU, they say at the beginning of every year, goals never change. They expect to be in Omaha.
Yeah.
And why you dogpiling in Hoover?
Hey, look. Yeah. Former player, you got to let off the steam.
You do.
It's competitive juices.
You do.
Granted, the SEC championship, they've done it 11 times before, a tournament championship.
But
this is a big win, though.
No other sports dogpile.
No. Look, I'll give you a quick scenario, guy, just to be funny.
I don't know.
most quarterbacks you see after throwing a touchdown, they'll give the receiver they threw it to a high five. Brady don't do that. Brady don't do that. Tom Brady don't do that.
No, Brady, you know what Brady does?
You're not hitting his hand, dude.
No, of course. You know, Brady does a lot of headbutts. You know,
but you're
Drew
not
Brees can't because he's got a little shorter.
But
they do a lot of headbutts with the helmet.
You're not hitting the golden hand, dude.
Oh, no, you're not
hitting
do
it.
that. I'm with don't flirt with danger.
But that's what I'm saying, Rick. I mean, you may be projected as the winner in Omaha, and you dog pile before Omaha, and your star pitcher goes down.
Yeah, and probably, you know, on the bottom of that one, probably
stay away from it. Stay away from it.
Closer there.
Stay away.
All right. We made efforts to get Justin Hill on the show.
We did.
And of course, the coach of the Cowboys said in texting with me, it's like, look, if we're in, I got to start preparing. If we're out, I got to get my players home. He had a lot of exit interviews, a lot of administration work, so he couldn't be on the show this week. We hope to schedule him for next week to, I guess, feel the emotion. I think, you know, it'll still be. I use the word bittersweet.
You have
bittersweet. Sweet for the year, but bitter that he didn't get in.
Because the
what would
expectations.
your solution to the tournament dilemma be?
You don't have to win your conference to get in.
I just don't like the fact.
You don't have to win your conference to get in.
It's in basketball too, that you go and you play for 3
days.
days.
In basketball.
Yeah.
The South at least has a fighting chance to be
in baseball.
Maybe one year they can be a 3-bid league. I mean,
in baseball,
I could see that happening in baseball.
I just don't like the fact, Kevin, you go into a weekend and doggone it, and you battle all year.
Yeah.
All year.
I know what you're saying.
Every game, scratch and claw.
I know what you're saying.
Okay? Not midweek games. We're talking in the Southern Conference, in the SEC, in the Big Ten or whatever. And it comes down to 2 or 3 days, and you get some team that just gets hot, and all of a sudden one player just jacks 5 home runs and you're in.
Yeah.
Well, that's what bothers me.
The SEC
Give it to
is
the
a
regular
good
season
public
champion.
service. The SEC tournament is just basically for entertainment purposes.
Yeah.
I mean, they're usually, and sometimes they can steal a bid, but they're probably not going to lose one.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, so I guess what I'm saying, what Scooter mentioned earlier.
They got some leagues that got 7 teams in.
The SEC got 8.
Yeah.
So
and that was with
share the wealth.
And that was with the team that already had one winning the tournament.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, what if South Carolina had won?
Yeah. Good point.
So Scooter, question: Sam Houston gets in without even winning the conference.
They won the tournament.
So they get in with, even if they don't win it.
That's the automatic bid.
No.
Yes.
No, they don't win the tournament. They're not in.
No, they're not in.
Southeastern was the only one that had a chance. And, you know, I thought McNeese had a chance.
And if McNeese had won the tournament, I think Southeastern would still
have gotten in.
Yeah.
Ideally, McNeese and Southeastern would have played for the tournament.
Yeah.
Wow.
Then I think both of them would have got in.
Yeah. But again, watching the selection and the geography, I still had hope that maybe when I started seeing teams with losing records and 500 records.
You weren't paying attention yesterday then.
Not so much.
When all the bid stealing started.
I heard about Rice.
It was brutal.
I heard about Rice, and then all of a sudden the storyline started coming out.
Yeah.
And then, you know, I thought McNeese might slip into a Lubbock or a Fort Worth or Houston.
Wow.
It just didn't happen. It's tragic. I'm sorry, but that's the rules. That's how you play it. That's the rules. All right. As we go to break, no LSU. Now, you can't be complacent. Southeastern has given LSU some fits every now and then. They should have no problem.
Rice and LSU seems like you can't have a postseason without a Rice LSU game.
The way LSU playing now, I'm going to get a little bit cocky. It won't even be close.
So you got them Omaha bound, huh? They got to get through that regional. All right, you got Southern Miss waiting out there in the weeds, so to speak. We're up against the clock. We're going to pivot, come back with some basketball, boxing, and a whole lot more. Stay right there.
Soundoff60 is brought to you by Jack Daniels Bar and Grill at LaBerge Casino Resort. The boys in the box will be right back.
Were the judges right in saying we're the best tasting light beer? You be the judge. Spelled different because it's brewed different.
I'm Brett Cassio, a board-certified orthopedic sports medicine specialist. I could tell you all about my training at Duke University and Johns Hopkins Hospital, or my experience with the Baltimore Orioles. But what people ask me the most is how I would treat my own family if they were injured. And what I tell them is, I would treat your family the way I would treat my own. Not every surgeon is board-certified and fellowship trained in sports medicine. Training and experience matter.
You could win a new Mercedes-Benz CLS 550. Earn entries now through April 29th.
Lately, Bud Light's been talking about what's on their cans. But at Miller Lite, we focus on what's in our can. More taste, less calories, and half the carbs. Spelled different because it's brewed different.
Welcome back to Jack Daniels at LaBerge
Yes.
Casino on this holiday show, Memorial Day holiday, celebrating the vets and freedom and liberty of this country. All right.
Yeah.
I don't want to put a downer on this, but let's talk about Tiger Woods. I don't want to run out of time in the show because
You just had to bring that up.
What?
I thought who's going to get past that.
No, we're not going to get past it. It's a big story.
Let me
And
just
look,
say,
it's a big story.
I don't know
Let me
anything
set
about
the
it.
stage. Let me set the stage. All right, this came, you know, arrested in Jupiter, Florida.
Yeah.
I was in Jupiter in that area for the Super Bowl when the Saints were there.
Yeah.
A buddy of mine lives in Jupiter, and it's like, okay, I got to see Serena Williams' mansion.
Yeah.
You know, you can't even see Tiger Woods' mansion.
Yeah.
It's on an island.
its own
You can't-
island, isn't it?
You can't see it. So anyway,
It's
He
crazy.
bought an island.
Yeah.
didn't
It's crazy.
He bought an
man.
island. Yeah.
It's crazy.
arrested on a late, I guess early Monday morning, supposedly around 2 or 3 in the morning. Suspicion of DUI, okay? Suspicion of he was arrested for DUI, and he was held in jail in Jupiter, where he lives, and he was released at about 11 a.m. on Monday morning. We don't have blood alcohol. We don't have anything, if anything else was in the system. But he was, and his mugshot looks pretty, pretty rough.
Yeah. In his defense,
Pretty rough.
I don't know anybody takes a good mugshot.
No.
Yeah.
I mean,
You got experience? I don't. Do you?
I don't either. I don't either.
Where's my
I don't
bell?
either. Hey, I don't
from
either,
everything
Rick.
I've heard,
I'm
I
with
mean,
you, Rick.
the
I don't
driver's
either.
license bureau is a model shoot
There you
compared
go,
to a
compared
to
mugshot.
All right.
Just
First
me,
thoughts.
guys. The arresting officer.
Where you going?
I'm just saying. Everybody knows Tiger, and if it's not that bad,
You want to go there?
Careful, Kevin.
You want to go there?
I'm just saying, guys. I'm just saying. That's something you don't do because you can harm another
Right.
human being. I get all that.
and-
But if you're stopped, I'm going to leave that alone
All right.
for now.
Tiger
leave that alone
Woods.
for now.
Tiger Woods.
I'm gonna
You
leave
know, it's hundreds of millions of dollars.
it. More than that, Rick.
No report if anybody was with him.
Yeah.
We don't know that information, not to my knowledge. Do y'all have any?
I don't know anything about it. I mean, I knew. That's all I know. is that he
he's
was
probably
arrested.
driving a nice car. He
Do
wants
you
to
know
drive.
how he was stopped? Was it just random?
We don't know yet.
That's what I'm
It was
saying.
2 or 3 in the morning. Hire somebody.
Yeah, I'm with
Call
you
a
on that,
cab.
Rick.
Call Uber.
I'm
Call
with you on
Lyft.
that.
Come on, show some
I'm with you.
judgment.
I'm with you on that,
You know what I'm
Rick.
saying?
I'm with
show
you on that,
some
Rick.
judgment.
But particularly
your
in Tiger's
situation, yeah.
case, you would think, yeah,
You would think.
somebody,
He's got money.
Somebody,
he can afford to
take
drive
me
it.
home, you know?
Take me
Somebody
home.
just take me home.
It's a country
Dude.
song, isn't it?
Yeah, man. So
Take-
I guess
take me
what I'm
messed
saying,
up,
Rick,
I'm home.
I feel so bad for Tiger, and I shouldn't because Tiger's got more money than any of us even on this planet.
You
Okay.
think?
You think?
So
What?
to that defense, I have to agree with you and Scooter. Dude, just call somebody to
All
take
right.
me home. But with all that he's gone
we don't
through,
know. We don't know what happened. I'm not gonna.
and we don't. That's why I'm not going to go as far as I was going to go and saying something else earlier. But just to say all of what Tiger's been through up to this point, you got to find a way to keep yourself out of the news.
And he has been
What has
since
Tiger
the
been through?
since the blow up on
The knee,
Thanksgiving
the
night.
back,
Wait, hold
all
on.
of it.
Since
all of
the
it,
blow
Scooter.
up with the wife in front of his house
Yeah,
that involved
but I
the
wasn't even
car,
talking
whatever.
about that.
That was however long ago, 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah.
He's been, in and out of therapy. He's been,
Yeah.
no public problems.
Yeah.
And this coming after last week, I think it was on his website, or maybe Twitter or website, saying, look, I just had that fusion back thing.
Yeah.
I'm feeling really good, the best I've felt
That's
in
what
a
I'm
couple
talking about,
years.
Scooter, with
I
all
mean,
of
he's
that.
trying to make a comeback. and I've stated on this show.
Maybe
and
that's
I wrote
why he's feeling good. He's in the hooch.
Watch it, watch it. Look, I really think that if he gets his mind and body right, at 41 years old, he can contend for another major. Now, did I just say that?
Yeah, you did. Yeah,
I just said that, and I've said it repeatedly. Did I just say that? Tiger Woods, even with the DUI, even with this personal setback, I still think he can. Mickelson is 47. When he goes into a major, now he hasn't had the injuries. He can still contend.
He can.
Tiger can too.
He can, Rick.
This is a big personal setback.
And the thing is, Rick, you know, at one point in time, guys, we sat on this show and talked as Tiger being the most feared golfer on the face of the earth.
Yes, he was feared.
I mean, if you got into a playoff with him, it was done.
Kevin, that was 5 years ago.
Yeah,
I understand that. But I guess what I'm saying is that can an athlete, can a person of Tiger Woods' stature be able to do what you just said? Come back at 41.
Yes,
and Rick, I have my doubts.
I do.
have my doubts.
41 is not that old for
It's
a
not
golfer.
that old, but to say that you've had 4 major surgeries?
But he's 41 going on 48, though.
And I agree with you. If he can get his back straightened out, sure he can contend for a major.
And maybe win.
I do not believe
like the way
he
you
can
say
get his
that,
back.
Scooter.
I do not believe it can happen.
I can't. I don't either.
That violent swing of his is not conducive to healing a bad back.
Maybe not.
Knees. Scooter, don't forget the knees.
Maybe not.
Don't forget the knees.
But then you have to adjust your swing in your game.
But then he's not Tiger.
But Rick, that's what got him. That's what got him
Just
Tiger
don't hit
Woods.
320.
That's what got him Tiger Woods.
Then he's not Tiger, though.
That swing.
Good around the green.
Tiger can't hit it past 290.
I don't know,
I don't
man.
think he
I think what
intimidates
failed
him.
Tiger Woods, though,
He don't
was
need-
his short game and his putting over these last 5 years. And then, of course, the injuries, I understand that. But also he couldn't make a putt, and he couldn't chip. Remember the yips he had with chipping?
Yeah.
But he got over that.
Wow.
You know, this is a big personal setback.
think
I
it
know
is.
that. But we all make mistakes.
We do, Rick.
And this could be a mistake. This could just be a setback.
We're not putting the nail in the coffin on Tiger Woods.
I'm not. Did I say that?
Just,
Did I just say that?
It's just a lot, I guess, when I'm taking in with all that he's gotten done with the fusion of the back and the
I know
two
that.
knees. That's a lot, Rick.
You came back from that goofy Achilles heel to sit here on this show, didn't you?
Never been the same, though.
Never been the same. We're up against the clock. When we
He
come
didn't
back,
play
it's
many
NBA
NFL
Finals.
games after that.
Round 3, Warriors and Cavs.
Yes.
We're coming right
I
back.
can't wait.
Jack Daniel's Bar and Grill at LeBerge Casino Resort, home of soundoff60. Round 5 with the boys coming up.
Now you've got 4 more reasons to stay at our luxury hotel. Reserve your room today.
2017 is here, and with it comes our 20th year of serving Southwest Louisiana at Lake Charles Toyota. And we're starting our 20th year just like we finished our 19th, with a first-class experience for our customers and some incredible deals on new vehicles, like $2,000 off MSRP, plus 0% for 72 months financing, plus $1,000 down payment assistance on a 2017 Camry. Or if you just want to keep it simple, you can get a brand new IM for $15,995. Don't settle for the same old lousy car buying experience this year. Raise your expectations.
All right. Happy Memorial Day, by the way. Kevin, you with me?
Yes, I'm
Get
right
that
here
Achilles
with you.
heel and all those scars out. All right. You know, guys, I wrote about this and I've talked about this. You know, in sports, in professional sports, and even college, I don't have a problem with dynasties. I don't have a problem with trilogies. I don't have a problem with rematches. I just saw that great Larry Bird, Magic Johnson thing on ESPN E60.
For years.
I mean,
For years.
I love it. And I like parody to a point, but when you got the Cavaliers and Warriors going for round 3,
Dude, you
this
got a
one
game.
is- This is
Dude,
this
you got a
game
game.
on. This
And-
is good.
And let me tell you something. It's not the same superstars that you had last year.
Well,
that
what's
makes
that
it
X
even more
factor?
interesting.
Well, Kevin Durant.
Kevin Durant.
Golden State now has one of the most talented scorers.
They do.
Again,
Big
to
man.
go with all those other
Big
guys.
man.
Yeah, 7-footer.
So, Rick, it's going to be a heck of a.
The angles on this, is limitless. Okay, we know what happened in Series 1, right?
Yeah.
Well, maybe not you. Very anti-NBA.
Look.
But you got to see some value
everybody
in this.
thought
Hobbs.
that
You're going to be watching some of this.
Yeah.
Come on, it's too good to pass.
Yeah.
Up.
Maybe
Series
if
1.
they play at my living room.
3 years ago, okay, Kyrie goes down.
Yeah.
Kevin Love, remember the Boston Celtic
Yeah.
guy rips his arm off.
Yeah.
LeBron has to carry this team
By
on his
himself.
back. He loses in 6.
He loses, yeah.
All right. Comes back the
By
next
himself
year.
in 6 now, Rick,
I know.
okay?
Oh,
Wasn't a sweep.
And
in 6
no,
now.
and he was, could have
In 6.
got it to 7. And then last year, of course, Kyrie Irving,
Yeah.
Kevin Love, guys off the bench.
Everybody
LeBron
contributed.
Is Superman.
Everybody
the
contributed.
The shot by
Yeah.
Irving. They win it in 7.
Everybody.
Drama. Now we go round 3.
Yeah.
Who do you like?
Cavs. Who you
Really?
Warriors, let me tell you something. Do you see
I
the
got to
Cavs?
split with you on this. Go ahead.
Have you seen the Cavs bench from last year?
Yeah.
Rick, granted, Kevin Durant, the man is a superstar. But let me tell you, Kevin Durant will play with more fear in this game than he's ever played
He's got
in
a lot.
any game.
He's got a lot
Because
on
let
the
me tell
line.
you why.
He's got a lot
All
on
the
the
people
line.
of Oklahoma are saying, we hope you lose it. That's what he's got to play
What
against,
does he
Scooter.
care?
The fact of him leaving was the reason he wanted a ring. That was the whole reason why he left Oklahoma, Scooter. You do know that.
Yeah, I did know.
To get a ring.
Right.
That's
Well,
it. So
but
it's
he
just
couldn't
like
do it
when
in Oklahoma
LeBron.
City.
It's just like when LeBron left.
Who's got home court, though? Golden State has
Golden
home
State's
court.
got home court.
All right.
LeBron.
Cleveland had it last
LeBron left Cleveland to get a ring.
Yes, he did.
Yes, he did.
Okay, but he came back to Cleveland.
He
Got
did.
a ring too.
He did.
Yeah.
He did.
I would have been a lot more impressed with Durant if he tried to win one in OKC.
In Oklahoma. I'm with you on that.
I'm with you,
on
Scooter.
that. And
I'm with
maybe
you.
with one more piece,
I'm
he
with you.
probably maybe could have, but he didn't see that in the cards.
No, he
but let me
didn't.
tell you,
He
Kyrie Irving, you watch
The
this guy
boy's
play.
bad. I'm
Holy
telling you, Rick.
smoke.
Rick, that's what I'm telling you, Rick. Be
But
careful
I think
what
it's
you-
Golden State in 7.
Ah,
And I love LeBron.
Rick.
I want LeBron to win 10.
Let me tell you
okay?
something.
Because he's the best in the world.
You know
he's
what I
the
like
best
about
we've
it?
ever seen. But I think it's Golden
Kyrie
State
Irving,
because of Durant.
Kyrie
and Curry.
Irving and LeBron, they have figured out, and this is what wins championships. We don't have to have a superstar. Let's just all contribute. LeBron was on the bench while Kyrie was on the court scoring 47.
I know.
LeBron was cheering him
Oh,
on
yeah,
like,
I'm
dude,
with you.
go,
I'm with
go,
you. I'm
dude.
with you. I'm with you.
You don't
I-
have to have a superstar, Rick.
Yeah.
You don't, man.
You know, and then
When
the whole
attitude
storyline
gets
with
into the
Golden
middle of it,
State
that's when it
and
gets
Steve
bad.
Kerr.
Yeah.
I mean, the physical problems and the personal setbacks of Steve Kerr with this back issue.
Yeah.
Remember what he said?
I know.
Remember he came out, and the orthopedic back doctors don't want to hear this?
Yeah.
But Steve Kerr came out, and you know what he's struggling with
Yeah.
is avoid back surgery. And this is a guy from personal experience.
he
He's
said
having
that,
some very life-altering. So now they don't even have their head coach.
Yeah.
But they got Mike Brown.
Yeah, they got Mike
who
Brown.
used to coach who?
Yeah.
LeBron in
James.
Cleveland. There's a lot of
Yeah,
subplots going on here. It's going to
it
be
is,
fun.
Rick.
It's going to
It
be.
is. And he's a good coach. Brown is a good coach.
Oh, he's a great coach.
Brown's a good coach, man.
Mike Brown's a great
make no
coach.
mistake. He's
great
a good coach.
So you're taking the
I have
Cavs
to,
in
man.
6 or 7?
I mean, have you seen that bench? Oh, my God.
I don't
Scooter's
care about
gonna
the
like
bench.
watching
I
this
care
game,
about LeBron
man.
James. He's playing the best
He
he's
is.
ever played.
And I mean, Rick, I shouldn't even say it, but he's a superstar.
I just think
he just is, dude.
this is
He's a
round 3,
superstar,
and I
man.
think the Warriors. I'd feel better if Steve Kerr was there. I
Yeah.
do.
Yeah.
But the Warriors are playing very good too. So all right, let's shift gears. Let's talk about the mega fight.
Yes.
The one half of the deal. Well, we're just excluding Captain Kangaroo.
No, he's in on it. He's in on it.
I doubt it.
No, I'm way out of this.
You do know
All right.
McGregor, right? You do know who that is, right?
No, I do not.
UFC lightweight champ Conor McGregor has signed the paperwork.
Yeah, he signed it. He's done.
Floyd Mayweather is
He's waiting on
retired,
Floyd.
by the way. Now,
Yeah.
that doesn't mean a whole lot in boxing.
Yeah.
Mayweather has stated this is the only fight he is interested in. Why?
Yeah.
100 million reasons
Yeah,
why,
Rick.
because that's
Yeah,
what he
Rick.
wants
Yeah.
to make.
Yeah.
He doesn't want anything to do with Triple G.
Yeah.
He doesn't want anything to do with Terrence Crawford.
No.
He wants McGregor
And
because he
why
knows he
it's-
can beat McGregor.
Yeah, and this is the thing. I don't know what McGregor, I don't know what he's thinking. You're not a boxer, dude.
You know what he's thinking.
You
know
cannot-
what? You know what McGregor has made? He's topped out at about $3 million.
I get it, Rick.
He's going to make
I get
20
it.
to 25 million. or
I get
more.
it. I
That's
get
what
it.
he's
I get
interested
it.
in.
But my thing is this, though,
And
Rick.
he's got a puncher's chance.
He's right.
Would you?
He's
Would
got
you?
a
No.
point.
Let me fix it. Would you rather be McGregor and be embarrassed, Dude, you can't beat Floyd
No,
Mayweather straight up. You cannot.
He's right.
You will get
No, you
embarrassed. And people would think less of you then because you know what?
No,
you got embarrassed.
No, he's got nothing to lose.
See,
he's a
right.
UFC fighter going into a ring with boxing rules. He's got nothing to lose.
He's a UFC fighter that does what? They grapple. They grab each other. They try to get each other on the mat scooter and beat the snot out of each other, okay?
Yeah.
You can't do that in boxing.
See, you listen to
You can't do
it.
that in
I'm
boxing.
listening, but he's not right. All right, let's get
You can't do that in boxing.
Ding.
Start the fight.
Who wins the fight?
Floyd wins the
All right,
fight.
we agree
Rick.
on that.
See?
We agree. We're
Floyd
arguing,
wins
but
the fight. I mean, come on, Rick.
God, dog, Rick.
This
Rick.
fight's got to happen. I think it will.
Oh, it's going to happen.
It's gonna
Just a
be
pay-per-view.
fun.
They want it. It's going to
We'll
happen.
talk more about this next week.
It's going to happen.
Anytime we talk NBA and boxing, he just sits to the
He
sideline.
did good. Scooter did good,
Stump the
though.
Wise Guys
Scooter did
trivia
good.
is coming up
He
next.
should
We'll
try
wrap it
that
up.
with baseball.
Sound Off 60 is brought to you by our friends at Jack Daniel's Bar and Grill at L'Auberge Casino Resort. Sound Off 60 24/7 online at soundoff60tv.com.
When you make something first, you can spell it however you want. Miller Lite, the original light beer. Spelled different because it's brewed different.
You could win a new Mercedes-Benz CLS 550. Earn entries now through April 29th.
Are you trying to stay cool with a temporary fix? There's a smarter solution. Save on your monthly energy costs while enjoying quiet and consistent comfort this summer with a highly efficient air conditioning system from Luxair. We'll recommend a system that is perfectly suited to your home and provides optimal cooling, exceptional energy savings, and lasting performance. Get connected with a Luxair dealer near you by visiting luxair.com/solarsupply.
On or off the field, training and experience matter. As a board-certified and fellowship-trained surgeon, Dr. Brett Cassio has the training and experience to help you get back in the game. Award-winning research, the latest orthopedic techniques, right here at home. Cassio Sports Medicine.
Were the judges right in saying we're the best tasting light beer? You be the judge. Spelled different because it's brewed different.
All right, welcome back to Jack Daniel's at L'Auberge Casino. We're wrapping it up here at Sound Off 60.
Yes.
Happy Memorial Day, by the way. We got the
Yes.
lovely Lacey here to stump the wise guys.
She's ready,
You're
too.
ready? We didn't do
And
too
we-
bad last
we
week.
didn't do bad at
We
all.
were 3
We
out
didn't
of
do
4.
bad at
All right,
all.
Lacey, here we go.
All right.
Here we go.
Question 1. What LSU baseball star player set 3 single-season offensive records in the 2000 season, and what were those records?
Holy smokes,
The
that's
2000
up your wheelhouse.
The 2000, that's a little bit.
That would have been Skip's last national championship.
Was it really
So it's
2000?
one guy set 3 team records
I think
or
he was a
NCAA
star
records?
In what?
that team. No, team record.
Could I guess
Baseball.
at a name?
Baseball.
Could it be Ben McDonald?
You're only
Yeah,
11 years
Yeah,
late.
a decade off.
Okay,
You got the player.
Okay,
you
Scooter.
got to get. You got the player.
I
You-
don't
The
know.
star
I
of
don't
that
know.
team was
2000, Scooter.
That's the angle here.
Blair
I mean, one guy with 3
Barbier.
records.
I don't know, Scooter.
that was Blair Barbier, Jeremy Whitten.
I can't remember that many guys that long ago.
Well,
man.
they do. The seasons run in.
Give us the initials of the player.
I don't have a clue.
And I bet
Oh,
you he
but tell
gets
you what,
it.
give me one of the
Oh,
records.
one of the records. I like
The
that.
first record is single season for 30 home runs.
Wow.
Well, that wouldn't have been because Brandon Larson hit 40 in 97.
But for that year. But no, it's the year 2000 though.
Year
Just
2000.
the year 2000.
You said that was
Initials
Skip's
of the
last
player.
year.
The initials are BC.
Brad Cressy.
Right. correct.
Cool, Scooter. Come
All
on.
right, okay,
That's why
all
we
right.
keep you on the show,
So he set
man.
3 records. All
That's
right.
why we keep you on the
It
show,
was the
man.
2000.
That wasn't a record.
But it was maybe for that year.
That's
season.
not a record. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Question number 2.
Question 2. Okay. What LSU player holds the single-season record for the most hits in one game?
The guy you just named, what's his name?
Well, they
What's his name?
don't know him. I bet they used the
There's
media
so
guide
many.
for this. This year, Antoine Duplantis had 6, and it's
Is that the new record?
Yeah.
Is that the
That's
answer?
correct.
Okay,
Wow,
I
Scooter.
figured they used
There we
the
go.
media
Go,
guide.
so we got one.
Correct.
That was
That's
this
it.
year.
Go,
I mean,
Scooter.
a
Look,
lot
this
of
is-
people had had 5.
Really?
Yeah,
So
and
he
got
has
6.
the new record.
Wow.
This is hard because Ellis, think about it, of all the superstars.
That have come through LSU.
We had a lot of records. Okay, go
Yeah.
ahead.
Okay.
Wow.
Question 3.
Number 3.
Okay. Name the LSU superstar who still holds the team and SEC records for career home runs, RBIs, hits, and total bases.
I'm going to say, now the single season home run was Brandon Larson.
Okay.
I'm going to say Eddie Furnace.
Correct.
Yeah.
God, Scooter?
We're not doing anything.
Dude, I'm just
Gentry.
sitting here,
We're
dude.
not doing
Look,
I can't help
it's
it all.
baseball, dude. It's baseball.
I can't help
okay?
it all on this.
It's
Well,
baseball,
Eddie was
dude.
the rare superstar who played 4 years.
Yeah. Oh, good point.
You know.
Did he play in the majors? He had to.
No,
Really?
Wow.
he went straight up, spent about a week in single A, week 10 days in double A, and he hit the wall at triple A.
Wow. All right. Last
All
one.
right.
Here we go.
Bonus question. What 4 teams hold the record for the most College World Series championships?
Southern Cal. I'm helping out a little bit because I know they.
LSU and Texas. LSU is second, I think, in Texas.
Wow.
It's probably
We need
6
2
for
teams
LSU,
or
right?
just one?
6 or
You're
5 for Texas.
missing one team.
Missing one team. So
Yeah,
we got
no.
Southern Cal and LSU, and what's the other one?
Texas.
LSU, Texas.
Texas?
It probably
Stanford?
goes
That is
back.
that gonna
Stanford?
work for
No.
us? Uh-oh, she's got that look.
Nope. LSU
Uh-oh,
and
wait,
Texas
no, we didn't get it.
tied.
One of the
Throw a
Arizona
few
teams,
out.
maybe? Arizona or
Arizona
Arizona
State?
State?
Correct.
Yeah.
Which one?
Arizona State.
Arizona State?
Yeah.
Wow.
Those
Okay.
players,
We
I
did
think,
pretty
were back
good.
to
We
the
Not
did
bad. Not bad. We had
Thanks
got a
to-
little help
thanks to
on
Scooter.
the first one. Hang with
Dude.
us, Lacey. Hey, before we run out of time, how much time we got? A couple minutes? 1 minute? All right. Our good friend picked it up with Louis Barnett's. Didn't
Yes.
know that. Dave Casper, going to retire
Yes.
as a golf professional
Yes.
in our area.
Yes. Yes.
Dave has been on the show a couple times.
Number of times he's
Wants
been
to
on the
spend
show.
more time with his family. Louis Barnett did a nice piece on him in the Lake Charles American Press.
Yes.
We all know Dave. He is one of the most respected,
He is.
friendly, professional golf
Nicest guy you
guys
wanna meet.
that you'll ever
No
want to
I
meet.
totally agree.
He is top notch.
I totally agree.
And he's been running the golf operation out of the National for a couple of years. You know, he's
Yes,
been at the
he
Lake
has.
Charles Country Club, at the Casati Pines, in Dallas. He's been all over in the world of golf. After 30-something years, decides, you know, the time is right. So
Yeah.
congratulations, Dave. We want to
Yes.
wish you the best of luck going on to your next challenge,
Yes.
and we'll spend more time
We may
with
see
the
more of
kids.
him. You never know.
His brother Eric Casper is going to take it over the operations at the National, and Dave and that team has that course in top
They
notch.
do, Rick.
It's been a challenge.
They
We all
do.
know that in Westlake, with
Yeah.
the budget and the financial
It is.
situation, with the clubhouse and the
Hopefully
course.
that's gonna get
but
better,
they've
though.
got it turned around, and it is playing magnificent. And I give a lot of credit to Dave Casper and his crew
I take
down
it,
there. So
I take it you've been
many
playing
best
a
wishes for
little
Dave
bit more
Casper.
golf. Just know that it's in top tip condition.
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
I take it you've been playing a little bit more golf to know that the National is in top tip condition.
Are you going to? Are you going to
just
actually
saying.
said that?
I'm just
You
saying.
said that to me.
I'm just saying.
You said that to me.
You said it's in great shape.
It
So
is in great shape.
Apparently you've been out there
Thank
quite
you,
often.
Lacey.
Lacey,
Appreciate
great
it.
job.
Happy Memorial Day, Holiday Week.
To all the
Holiday
veterans.
Week to everybody. We'll do
Yes.
it again next time, everybody.
Soundoff 60 airs on Suddenlink Cable Channel 4 Monday through Sunday nights at 9 and again Saturday and Sunday mornings at 10. Soundoff 60 also airs throughout Southwest Louisiana on Vive Broadband Channel 6 at 9 p.m. Check your local listings. Post your questions and comments for the guys and access our website and our great advertising partners at soundoff60tv.com.